Hello, hello, and welcome to another new moon meditation. Gosh, I just feel time is speeding up. I don't know about you. I really feel the time is speeding up. It seems like these meditations are coming around quicker and quicker. So we're already at the very end of Taurus, actually. So this new moon is landing at 28 degrees. So, that's just a couple of degrees away from the move into Gemini. And in fact, I think the moon moves into void of course. So, void of course is a time between any of the signs. Now, when a moon is void of course, it's not a great idea to set intentions. Okay. So, if you're watching this live, we will set our intentions during it because I'm going to start in a few moments and then we'll set our intentions. And I think it's 5:50. It moves out of, so this is 5 p.m. Irish UK time. So in 15 minutes time, it'll be moving out of Taurus and into Gemini. And then there's an hour or so, I think. Now, I did check this out, but I don't have it in front of me. So wherever you are in the world, wherever you're listening to this, just if you're listening it on the replay, you can Google when the moon is void, of course, and you'll see all of the times that it moves into the different signs. So it'll be moving into Gemini very quickly, actually. And in fact, so there's only about an hour, I think, that it's void of course. Some void of courses can be actually much longer. So it is fairly quick. But the moon is in Taurus now, and Taurus is beautiful and it brings balance, and Taurus rules money and finances and wealth, but lots of others as well. It's a beautiful, balanced, steady, loving sign, and it's bringing a lot of gentle energy to this because there's a lot going on. Now, I'm not an astrologer. I follow astrologers. I say this all the time. So I'm not even going to give you a lot of information on it. The things that I've pulled out most are sun and the moon are at 28 degrees. So in numerology, 2 and 8 add up to 10. So that's a 10 as it's that number of love and light, and reduces to 1, which is instant manifesting. So in this meditation, I'm going to get you to get that feeling of instantly manifesting something, and you manifest by your heart, by your raised emotion. So I'm going to raise that emotion. At the time, of course, the number 19 today, on the 19th, 9 and 1 also reduced to 10. So we've got this triple 10 code, or reduced them to 1, we have a triple 1 code. And every time you see 3 numbers together, that's a number of creation. 3 is the number of the creation. In numerology, 3, 6, and 9 are the creative numbers. And Tesla, look up what, if you don't know, I mean, these are really powerful numbers. But every time you see 3 of something, it represents that creation, because it's the mother, the father, child, it's creating something out of 2. So this is going to really bring balance and joy and passion. So I'm going to allow you to bring that up. So if you haven't seen the notice before this, or the email that I sent out, if you're not on my email list, joy, it's glennistrinder.com/stay in touch /. It may be in the comments below, but if you're not, I send out notices about these, and I will send out the replay as well. But so, like, what I did suggest that you do is to bear in mind what it is you want to focus on. What is that big, juicy, huge wish that you want right now? Because we're moving into such a different time, and the energy of the moon, and in astrology and all of the planets, there's so many synchronicities happening, so many big events happening, that this really is a moment of change. So you can be, pulled along with change, and change can happen to you, or you can decide yourself what you want to change. So with this new moon, we've got a hugely powerful T square. And that T square is there are three planets at the moment, which was literally 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. At that moment, we've got three planets. Um, Jupiter, we've got at 0 degrees. So we've got Jupiter in Taurus at 0 degrees. Let me just see what the signs were. I'm not sure what the number of the signs. We've got Pluto in Aquarius actually at 0 degrees, and we have also got Mars. And Mars, I think, is in Leo. I'm not exactly sure about that, but it's opposite. So it would be opposite. So it's they're all at 0 degrees. They all just moved in. So zero, of course, is that starting number. It's the first, it's moving into that very first part of the same thing. So there's so much new beginnings and starting up energy. So before we begin the meditation, I want you to bring to mind what you want to create. And also, you will just know, and I will bring this, I will talk that you through this, knowing what it is you've most got to let go of in order to have that thing. Now, it may be something like an addiction. Pluto rules or, governs and unearths addictions. It might be an addiction to listening to the news or an addiction to social media or addiction to something else, sugar, alcohol, you know, overeating, overspending, overbuying, whatever. But it can be, it can, is there some habit that you need to let go of? Is there some one thing that if you let go of that thing, it would change so much else for you? Just have that to mind, because by making that decision to just let go and to do it in this meditation, it's going to be really powerful. And then during it, I'll ask you to bring in that big wish and get a sense of that wish. And I'm going to really expand the emotions, because Pluto is about expansion and joy and happiness, and it is abundance as well. Mars allows us to really take action. Now, there's a shadow side to all of these, but I like to focus on the positive, because as we focus on the positive and we use the positive, we are taking that action. Now, if you don't make those big changes right now, okay, if you don't make that decision and make that intention to change right now, the energy of this new moon is going to give you a kick in the ass to make you want to change. That's what it, and usually in a new moon, because the moon and the sun are conjunct, they're touching, it's the same place in the sky. It's usually a softer angle than an opposition at a full moon when they're opposite each other. But because we've got that big T square, T squares and oppositions are really a time to shake up, okay? So if we don't make our own decisions to clear, we can get a big shake up to make us clear, because that's what the universe is doing all the time. That's what source energy wants of us. It wants us to grow and to reach our full potential and to be the light in the world. Okay, the light starts in your life. So I'm going to just, and I can see, I'm going to chat to you afterwards. I can see all these gorgeous people watching, but if I go through saying hello to everybody, it's going to slow everything down. So I will talk afterwards. So I just invite you now to just get centered. Just come into this space, come into your heart, come into the room, come into the now moment. Okay. Now you may hear distractions around me. I think it should be fairly low at this stage, but there is silage cutting outside my window. So if a tractor moves past, I can't help that. But just come into this space now and come into just center yourself, ground yourself by just getting the intention to set down a root. Okay. The intention to sit in this space and be held, be grounded in this space. You're here right now. And just let everything else that has come with you, any baggage, any thoughts, any difficulties that have come with you before this moment in this day, just have the intention to just let it outside. When you're ready, you can close your eyes and just start to breathe. Breathing in fresh, beautiful, clean air, and just letting go as you breathe out of anything that's come before you this day. Breathing in fresh, beautiful energy, and breathing out all thoughts, all cares, all worries. Breathing in one more time deeply, filling your lungs with freshness and energy, and just breathing out all stresses, all worries, all distractions. And just find yourself now in this space, knowing that you're grounded, and in your mind, you can energetically see, sense, or just have the intention of setting down that beautiful root. You might see it, sense it, or just noticing it. Set down that root and let that root grow deep, deep into the earth. You might see it like the root of a tree spreading out all around you, keeping you strong and centered. Now, call on what you believe in: source energy, God, divine intelligence, the universe. Call on any guides, call on any angels, whatever it is, to surround you now in a beautiful bubble, a golden bubble of protection all around your body, beneath your feet and above your head. And just notice just have a knowingness of how big and wide this bubble is. Is this bubble as wide as your outstretched hands and arms? Is it wider? Is it closer to your body? Just notice. Now have the intention to just around that bubble to create a beautiful membrane of light, deflecting all lower energies. That's right, beautiful. So in this space, in your bubble, it's safe. It's safe to relax. It's safe to bring in higher vibrational frequencies, because this bubble deflects any lower energies, but higher frequency energies can move inside, but nothing of a lower vibration can move out. Now, bring your attention to your heart and just notice in your heart, in the center of your heart, there's a light. Any size, you see that light. Just have the intention now of expanding that light, allowing it to grow bigger. It can move outside this bubble. It can move all around this bubble. Because of that light is your heart's unconditional love. So it's safe to open your heart. But just fill yourself up with this beautiful sense of love now in your heart, for you, for the child inside you. Get a sense that you can see or sense the younger you in your heart, and just shower that younger you with unconditional love, high frequency, beautiful love. Now bring your attention up to your crown or just beyond it. And you might like to look up with your eyes closed and just get this sense that you can see, sense, or just know that there's this bright light energy from the highest frequency, from all that is love, divine intelligence, God, source energy. See it or sense it any color, but it's bright, bright light, the brightest light you've ever seen. Just allow it to move down, and because it's of such a high frequency, it can move inside your bubble. Feel it moving down into your bubble. It's all around you now. And as you breathe in and out, you're breathing in this light, and it's moving into every part of your body. It's moving into the cells, right down to the atomic level. You're just filled with this light. Just breathe in and out this light for a few moments, just feeling how good it feels to be filled with light. You are part of all that is divinely created. That's beautiful. Now, from this place, I want you to notice that that light is moving into your crown now. It's moving all the way down into your crown. You can see or sense it swirling around your crown, and allow it now to bring to bring to mind first that you want to let go of. In your head, just see the thoughts. What do you most need and want to let go of? You might even get a picture in your mind of that thing or that emotion or that place or that sensation, that habit, addiction. What is it that you need to let go of? And just see now this bright, bright light moving in, almost like a broom, in around your crown and dissolving, deleting, releasing that emotion, that what you want most to let go of. Just feel it, sense it, just releasing from your body, from your bubble, dissolving over all time, dimension, space, and reality. Now breathing in, allow that light to move right down now into your third eye. And as it moves into your third eye, I want you to allow your third eye to open up and see what your life can be like, or what that big wish is. What is your life if you had that big wish, that big intention, big, bright future? I'll give you a few moments to just focus on opening your third eye with this light, with this bright energy, to see what it is you most want to manifest. That's right. Just allow it to open up. And just from this place, just decide now what one thing that you can make an intention to do that will bring you towards this big wish or this big desire. One action step. And from this space and this beautiful new moon energy, where we've got Jupiter expanding all of that, just have that intention and imagine that with this light that you're allowing that intention to just move right down through your body, right down through your throat, into your heart. In your heart, get a sense now of that big, big wish and the emotion that's attached to it. How are you going to feel when you manifest that big wish? Allow that emotion to expand. Let it get bigger. Feel yourself expanding with joy. You already have it. Now allowing that intention that you're going to take action on, to move right down now from your heart into your solar plexus, and Feel your solar plexus empowering you now, and with that energy from that Mars T square, purpose, passion, expanding, decision making, action taking. Now feel that energy moving right down into your sacral area, below your navel. This is your creativity center. Just feel that energy of new creation, new beginnings, setting the seeds of intention and those big desire and wish. Now allow that energy to move down into your root, having the sense that you are now grounding and setting that seed of intention, that big wish, right down into the ground, like you're setting a seed. So you've brought that wish, that intention from above, from your highest self, right down through you. You're planting it into the ground, and so it is. And over the course of the next 2 weeks, as the moon grows big, have the intention now to nurture that dream, to see that dream, to nurture that big intention, that big wish by spending time daily, sitting and observing and feeling that feeling. You might even like to listen to this meditation again. Feel the energy from the earth moving right up with that energy from above, up through your body, up through your root, your sacral, your solar plexus. Feel yourself growing in power. Feel that energy moving up into your heart now, expanding again with that sense of absolute love and joy and excitement for your wish. That's right, brilliant. Now feel yourself coming back into this now moment, becoming aware of your feet and your hands, knowing that you can call on this energy at any time, knowing that you can surround yourself in this golden bubble, giving thanks to all that is, and gratitude for your wish already manifested. And when you're ready, just start to come back into this now moment. On the count of 5, you'll be wide awake. 1, 2, take a big stretch. 3, 4, and 5. So feel that sense of energy and excitement around that. Now, I'm going to do that as well later on tonight. I've sort of felt I've done it already in that, but I'm going to listen to it again. And I'm looking now, there's exactly 19 people actually watching in this moment. They've been going up and down, but that 19 number again, it's gone down to 17. It's a good number too. But just that sense of new beginnings, new starts, big wishes. You've set your intention. Now I don't have it with me because I put it in another room, but actually what I like to do now is write out on something small, or you can write it out big. You can draw a picture of your intention. You can do it. In fact, you can even write on make a little poster of it. So, doodle. Get out your colored pens and color it in. Make it exciting. Put little notes on it, little words here and there that is going to make you look at it. Put it somewhere. I like to put mine. I'm going to put mine behind my screen because I sit here quite a lot. I know I'm going to see that every day. And it's just a reminder of how you felt when you did that meditation. Reminder about that expansion of joy and that feeling of excitement. Reminder of what you need to stay focused on. As you focus and play with this feeling and look at it and feel it expanding, know that as you move towards the full moon, which I think is on the 2nd of June, as you move towards that full moon, everything gets bigger. everything gets bigger. And when you place your attention on it, and when you take action on your intention, and when you feel the feeling of excitement, and you just let it go, by the time the full moon comes, you're going to start noticing that something um, big, something you might actually manifest that thing. You might get a big sort of surprise that will give you an idea that that thing or that is coming your way, that something big will happen. So let me see now who's here. TJ, lovely to see you. And Rianne, JJ, good to see you as well. Susanna, Janine, thank you for posting that, Susanna. Yeah, so if anybody isn't on my mailing list, Susanna has just posted glennistrinder.com/stay in touch. Um, because I'll be sending out the recording of this, and I I will be I send notices before I'm doing something big. Hi Rachel, good to see you again. And that's Louise, I think, poetry from me. Louise, the beautiful poet. So okay, what I would suggest you do is write that down. As I said, put it on your wall. What I have done in the past is I've written a small little intention and I place it in the center of a cake stand that's white, that I like the shape of, and I put my crystals around it. You don't have to do that. I love crystals, and I may do that now and place it in a important corner of my room. If you know your success corner in feng shui, that's always a good place to put it. But put it somewhere that you're going to see it every day and really nurture that dream. And yeah, so I will be back again. I'll be back next week with a live card reading, and I will be on holidays for a bit after that. But I'm going to be, scheduling in. I'm going to schedule in something for the full moon because, it's getting bigger. There's this whole expansion is really. We need to focus on moving towards our dreams. So thank you so much for listening to me. I won't go on too much longer. Thank you for listening to me, and I will see you all soon. Lots and lots of love. Bye for now.